what's going on? I'm Nelly Furtado, and this is Lautstark. It's bigger and better, better and bigger. The spirit indestructible.
Hallo miteinander und herzlich willkommen zu Lautstark. Lautstark, so ist auch ihr neues Album «The Spirit Indestructible». Nelly Furtado ist zurück und der Geist ist so frisch wie eh und je. Schaut selber.
Die Attitüde des Debütalbums, gepaart mit der romantischen Seite von Folklore, dem dramatischen Einschlag von Loose und der selbstbewussten Leidenschaft von Mi-Plan. Das ist The Spirit Indestructible, das 5. Album von Nelly Furtado. A friendly punch in the face, sozusagen.
Yeah, that's my favorite description of the album. My favorite description is that it's a friendly punch in the face, this new album. And I call it that because there's something really aggressive about the album. Like it kind of hits you, like, whoa, that's loud, or it kind of hurts your ears a little bit. And I kind of wanted that because I don't really like music that gives you no emotion. I'd rather people hate it or love it. You know, I want that gut reaction. So, but at the same time, it's not like mean-spirited. It's very positive. Like it's a friendly punch in the face. It's happy, you know?
Der Albumtitel könnte somit treffender nicht gewählt sein. Spirit Indestructible, der unbeugsame, unzerstörbare Geist. So lautet die unmissverständliche Ansage, mit der Nelly Furtado indirekt zu ihren Popwurzeln zurückkehrt und unterstreicht, worum es ihr als Musikerin geht. Absolute Offenheit, permanente Wandelbarkeit, um Stillstand zu vermeiden und den Geist wach zu halten.
I think the album kind of has an A-side and a B-side inadvertently, kind of like the old school days where like the first 6 songs are kind of like pretty hyper, and then the next 6 songs are a little more pensive or maybe a little slower. I mean, there's a lot of up-tempos, but there's a few slow ones on there that are quite pretty too. And the deluxe has a bunch of other cool things on it, like there's Tiesto on the deluxe and the Kenyan Boys Choir. There was a reggae song on the deluxe, you know, so it gets even more diverse as you go. But yeah, I mean, it started real, and then I work with Salam Remy a lot, who's most famous for his work with Amy Winehouse and Nas. Nas is on the album too. And Salam and I started working together right after my Spanish album. And then at the end of the project, I met Rodney, and then we finished the album together. So it's been a journey. I worked with some interesting people too. I worked with the lead singer from one of my favorite indie bands called Passion Pit, actually. The lead singer named Mike Angelicos co-wrote and produced a song on the album. So that has a very eclectic, interesting sound. And things like that, I think, are what make it more like my first album, you know? Like there's a real variety in the sound.
Mit ihrer ersten Single Big Hoops hat die Kanadierin bereits gezeigt, wo es lang geht, nämlich zurück zur Jahrtausendwende, zurück zu blauen Trainer, pinkem Lippenstift, Ghetto Blaster und ja, Big Hoops.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's parts about this thing. There are things about this new album, The Spirit Indestructible, that do remind me of my first album called Whoa Nelly that came out in 2000. So it's been 12 years. And it's funny because they say you have your whole life to write your first album. So fine, but since then, I've lived a whole other life. So Spirit Indestructible is almost like I feel brand new again. So maybe that's why Big Hoops reminds you, you know, of Shit on the Radio, the song from, you know, Whoa Nelly.
Große Ohrringe werden in einen noch größeren Ohrwurm verwandelt. Bigger the better eben. Oder von was sprechen wir hier überhaupt?
I think confidence. I think the bigger your confidence, the better. And the bigger the attitude, the better. Positive attitude. And so on Big Hoops, I'm talking about that, you know, that one should do whatever they feel they're best at in their element. They know. I think everyone really knows what they're good at deep down inside. And for me, it's being on the microphone. And for me, the microphone's always been like my sword, no matter what. If I've got a mic in my hand, I feel good. I feel like I'm in my zone. So bigger the better is about that. Being in your zone.
Für den Videoclip von Big Hoops hat sich Nelly dann trotz jeglichen Leitmotiven aus ihrer Zone herausgewagt. Hoch hinaus, logischerweise.
I did. I walked on stilts and I practiced. I went to a real circus school and I trained there for a few days. And I learned that circus performers are very brave, definitely, because I was so high in the air. I was freaking out, completely scared for my life. And then at the video for Big Hoops, they had me walking down the street in Los Angeles on stilts without a harness. And it was fun. I like new challenges. I mean, I started my career up 40 feet in the air in my first video for I'm Like a Bird. And I did all my own stunts that day. So once in a while, it's fun to do your own stunts.
Im Alter von 34 räkelt sich das männerfressende Monster galanter denn eh und je vor dem Maschendrahtzaun. Da vergisst man schnell einmal, dass die modebewusste Trendsetterin auch noch Vollzeitmami ist.
Yeah, my daughter is 8 years old. And so, yeah, having a child that age definitely influences the kind of music you make because naturally, you know, we spend a lot of time together in the car because, you know, I'm kind of like her chauffeur, really, driving her around everywhere. So my favorite place to test out my new songs is in my car. So I drive around, I turn it really loud. And, you know, if I hear a voice in the back say, Mom, can you change it to something different? I know that my album's not done yet. So I go back to the drawing board and I try again. So with Spirit Indestructible, I kept working until I knew I had something she would like. Because kids are honest, you know, and they don't know how to lie.
Nothing unusual about it. You're just a regular guy and there's no way around it.
Die kleine Nevis hat demnach ein gutes Musikgespür. Platz 3 der Schweizer Hitparade und das in der ersten Woche. Dieser Geist ist definitiv ansteckend.
Hey!